What's up, y'all, and welcome to Perla's Playhouse. It's your girl, Perla Woods, Ollie Art, the whole thing. On this channel, I take you on a journey of my life as an artist and self-love care. So this video specifically is actually an introduction to a journey that I started a few months ago in September, and I haven't even talked about it, but you might have seen it because I keep something on my head for the specific reason, and that is my loc journey. I gotta start remembering to put my microphone on, and I'm not redoing that intro. I don't think y'all really care. So my loc journey started in September. It's been 3.5 months, and I'm gonna show you what my progress is right now. These are my locs. One of my main reasons for doing this is I'm trying to have a more minimal lifestyle. I'm gonna do a separate video on my lifestyle and my progress so far, but my loc journey is a part of my minimal lifestyle. So I actually cut my hair the day the pandemic started, which was March 13th. I just got a very compulsion, kinda. It wasn't that serious, but I just needed to cut it. I was ready to cut it. I always knew that I was gonna cut it, and the time had came. Before I get into the story, I'm going to Bantu knot my hair. I actually just retwisted my locks, and I'm going to Bantu knot it because it's kind of like my signature style, and it's also my protective style to help my locks lock faster. So right now, it's pretty much, it's locked until it gets to the ends, and the ends are just doing its own thing right now, but they're not as hard as I would like them to be, but they're getting there. I'm going to do Bantu knots in my hair. I always knew that I was going to cut my hair. I just didn't know at what point and when I was gonna do it. And when the day came, it had to be done. I was ready. And that day, when I cut my hair, I also started my rat tail. That is an almost 2-year loc. In 2 years, I expect my locks to be that formed, except the ends probably are still going to be loose. But that's okay. I had the same feelings with my locks. I knew that I was going to lock my hair at some point, just didn't know when. And when the day came, when I was ready, it had to be done. So I made an appointment, and I went to a friend on Instagram. Her name is Ruby Red Rebel, and her loc page is called Rebellious Locks. She did the technique that I wanted to do, which were like crochet, the instant locks, because if you've seen my hair, I have thinner hair, but it's super wavy, like super wavy. I don't know what type of hair I have. have. You can see the curls still trying to form in my hair right now at the ends. And some of my locks are still trying to curl up too. But yeah, super wavy hair, and it's fairly thin. So because of my hair type, I knew that my best bet was going to be instant locks. And she was one person that I was seeing that was doing it and doing it well. So instant locks for me, which is still a journey in itself because they're still not fully formed and they're kind of doing their own thing. I've been retwisting my own hair, which probably is not the best thing to do because I can't see my shits, which means I probably have no parts anywhere. And before I cut my hair and locked my hair, I've never been a go to the shop type person. I've gone to the shop a few times to dye my hair, and I've never had a good experience. I've had one good experience, and before that good experience and after that good experience, I've never had a good experience. So I just stopped going altogether, and I learned how to do my own hair. And when I locked up, I knew that I would retwist my own hair, because I used to do one of my exes, I used to retwist his locks, and since I already knew how to retwist, I was like, I'll just retwist my own shit. And I fully locked my rat tail on my own, so I knew that I could do it. The way that I fully formed my rat tail was keeping it in a Bantu knot. So that's my go-to protective style, and what I know will help my locks lock quicker. Now I am doing like big Bantu knots, because doing the knots one by one just take way too long. And I'm also kind of tender-headed too. I don't know where the tenderness came from, but my shits be hurting. Like, trying to sleep on these shits on the first day be in the way. And I don't like putting them too tight, because then I can't sleep. So that's why I'm using the rubber bands, so that I don't have to put them super tight for them to stay. And also doing my Bantu knots one by one take way too long. So I'm doing them big because it's quicker and it does what I need it to do. So I wanted to do this video just to show y'all what my hair is looking like and what I've been up to with my hair, because the last time I like really showed my hair, it was short. I've been wearing hats and stuff and scarves. I really haven't had the chance to show this journey since I started it. Like I said, can't remember if I went in depth with why, but when I had my curly hair, I hated doing my hair. My favorite thing to do was just to get up and go. The only time I really loved my hair is when it was in a big poofy afro. If it wasn't big and poofy, I just didn't feel like myself. So having curly hair, first of all, is a lot of work, because it gets nappy really quick. It's just a lot of work and takes a lot of time and energy. Cutting my hair, first of all, was a big step for me in minimizing my life, because having no hair meant I didn't have to do shit. I could really get up and just go and not have to worry about my shit. But once my shit started growing again, I cut it a few times, and then once it got to a length where I felt like I could do Bantu knots, I was like, I might as well just start my locks, because then I could do Bantu knots way easier, because my shit will already be parted. I kind of got locks just to do Bantu knots. I love Bantu knots, and I love them in my hair. I really am ready to color my hair, but I want them to form a little bit more before I dye my hair. And I'm still trying to figure out what color I want, which I probably will end up going orange, because orange is like my favorite color hair. But maybe I'll do another color, since I've done orange so many times. These are kind of locking too, which I didn't really want, but whatever. Now that they're in my knots, I'm gonna oil my scalp too. You gotta be careful with this oil. If you have white sheets, do not go to sleep without wrapping your hair. This stuff will stain your pillowcases yellow. I washed my hair today, retwisted it, now I got it in the style. One thing about locks is, like, if you're ever feeling down or just feeling out of it and you just give yourself a retwist, it's like it just makes you feel better. I don't know if it's the action, or I don't know if doing it puts you in the meditative state, or if energetically our hair holds a lot of power when it comes to our frequencies, which I kind of think that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna believe, that our hair holds energy that tends to our crown chakra, so it has the ability to affect how we feel. It like holds a superpower. All right, that was perfect timing because my camera's gonna cut off any minute. Well, that's the journey of my locks. Of course, y'all will see it as I continue. Thank you for sticking around if you made it this far. Peace, love, chase your fears, express yourself, like, comment, share, show me some love.